Hi, this is Barbara from Resting in Jesus Ministries. Today I wanted to talk to you more about hearing God's voice. I wanted to basically clarify, what does it mean when someone says, you need to hear God's voice, or are you hearing God's voice? Well, I wanted to, I think most people think that they're going to hear an audible voice, and that's not the case at all. The Lord, He's living inside of your spirit. So when He speaks to you, He puts thoughts into your mind. So God is speaking to you all the time. And if you say, well, I don't hear it, it's because you are accepting His thoughts as your thoughts. So the question is, how do I separate? Or how do we separate the Lord's thoughts from our thoughts? Something that will help you is your thoughts, or our thoughts, they're analytical. We think things through, we reason, we analyze. God's thoughts are spontaneous thoughts that come into our mind. I wanted to give you a few examples from my life about this that will help you understand. Now, regarding the last video that I posted about meditating on God's Word, I actually finished that video on Sunday. And right when I was going to post it, I heard the word Tuesday in my mind. And then I thought to myself, well, but it's ready now. I should post it now. And again, I heard the word Tuesday in my mind. And then I realized it is the Lord telling me, don't post this video today, post it on Tuesday. And this is how the Lord leads you, by His thoughts, aka His voice in your mind. Another example is when I was in San Francisco for a work trip. I was walking around downtown doing some shopping, and all these homeless people were asking me for money. And I said, Lord, what do? I can't give everybody money. And the Lord said, let me lead you. So a little while later, I was walking past this young couple that was standing in front of Burger King. And all they said was, when I passed them, we just want to buy a meal. And the moment they said that to me, I heard $20 in my mind. And I knew that was from the Lord. So I took out $20, I gave it to them, I said, God bless you, and I walked on. And I had such peace knowing that the Lord was leading me in this area. John 10:27 says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. This will get easier. You are His sheep. He is our shepherd. You will recognize His voice, aka His thoughts, quicker every day as you actively practice on separating His thoughts from your thoughts. I have one example where the Lord spoke to me one word, and I immediately knew that it was from Him, because He's teaching me about this particular subject. The last pedicure that I had, I always give $5 tip. But this last pedicure I had, right before I wrote out my check, the Lord put in my mind $10. I immediately knew it was from the Lord, because He is teaching me. He is teaching me for months now. He's trying to get me to see that He is my provider. I have no worries, and I should not be worried about money. So I knew it was from the Lord. And so I wrote my check out knowing that He is my provider, and that's what He wants me to do right now. Again, that's how He's teaching me, leading me. This also brought to mind a sermon that I heard not too long ago. During my Christian upbringing, I mostly heard, especially during missions conference, I mostly heard that you should give up your lunch money and you should give it to missions. Well, this particular sermon I heard, the preacher said, our God is able to give you lunch money and give you money for missions. Well, when I heard this, my spirit just leaped, and I just said, yes, I just never thought of that before. That statement changed my mind about the Lord and His provision. Sometimes the Lord will deposit whole sentences, even whole paragraphs in your mind. I remember one day I was going to walk for my whole lunch hour, and I decided to meditate on 2 Corinthians 3:18. So I wrote it down on a 3x5 card. And right before my walk, I read it, and I started walking. And the moment I started walking, the Lord deposited an entire paragraph of revelation about this verse to me. And it just blew my mind. It was a lot of stuff to chew on. And I realized that's the reason why He gave it to me all at once, so that I could have the whole hour to meditate on what He gave me. Sometimes the Lord will speak to you by what I call a knowing. You will think about something and you will immediately just have this peace, this knowing that this is what you should do. So the Lord often just leads us by this peace, by this knowing in your mind. And if you have, once you're thinking about something that you're going to say or that you're going to do, and you have this unrest in your soul, just know that that is the Lord telling you not to do this. So I wanted to end this video by just letting you or reminding you also that the devil also puts thoughts into your mind, and you are probably also accepting those thoughts as your own. So just keep in mind, when you get these spontaneous thoughts in your mind, whether it's of a person or a situation or anything, and you are getting upset about it or frustrated or bitter, or it's just not setting right in your spirit, know that that is not from the Lord, that those thoughts are from the devil, and just spit them out and don't accept them as your own. And I pray this has been a help to you. I pray that you will start hearing God's thoughts more often and separating them from your own. And I pray that you have a blessed day. And until next time.